The one that changes everything you thought you knew about, just the park. 10 best things to do in Chico, California that locals will not tell you this. Chico has a lifestyle that is genuinely one of the best in Northern California. And most of the people here, well, they want to keep it a secret. The locals here, they know the spots, the rhythms, the hidden layers of this town, and that won't show up on any relocation guide. And today, I'm breaking all of that open. Whether you're moving from the Bay Area or from Sacramento or across the country, this video is going to show you a life in Chico actually looks like beyond a brochure. I'm Alicia Fickert, and Chico is my market. Let's get started. Hey, welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Alicia Fickert with the Fickert team, and I'm a local real estate agent serving Chico and Paradise and the surrounding areas of Butte County. I've helped a ton of people make this move, and the number one thing they all say after settling in here, why did they tell me about all the good stuff? So today, I'm doing just that. And I'm giving you my personal top 10 of the best things to do in Chico. And I'm going deeper than the obvious. So let's get into the list. We have to start here because Bidwell Park is not what you think. Yes, it's on every Chico list, but unless you actually live here, you probably don't realize what it actually is. It is about 3,760 acres, stretching from downtown Chico all the way up into the foothills. It's one of the largest city-owned parks in the U.S. And in fact, according to City of Chico, it's the third largest owned park in the country. Chico, California, has the third largest owned park. Lower Bidwell is what most people see. You have the paved trails, you have the picnic area, you have 1 mile recreation area, which a lot of families swim during the summer. It's the city's gathering spot, especially on warm weekends, but Upper Park is completely different. You've got the wild turkeys, you've got the deer, you've got the trails, you have beautiful spring wildflowers that will stop you in your tracks. If you're a runner, a hiker, or a biker, or just want some serious outdoor space without driving a long ways away or hours away, this changes everything, especially when you're considering Chico's population, which is 110,000, according to the latest U.S. Census survey. For a city like this size to have a park like that, that's a real quality of life advantage and something I highlight with every client that's moving into the market. Where Chico actually lives, Saturday mornings, if you know, you know. And if you don't know yet, let me paint you a beautiful picture. The Chico Certified Farmers Market has been running for decades, and it's not small or seasonal. It happens year-round every Saturday morning downtown Chico, and it is genuinely one of the community's events that tons of people go to. We're talking about local produced vendors that are fresh cut flowers, to music, to food trucks, to vegetables, and kids running around. It has the energy of a block party, and every single Saturday, that's where it's at. What I love about recommending this to people who are relocating to this area, it solves one of the biggest fears people have. It's a smaller city, getting to know people, making friends. How will I meet people? Well, go to farmers market once, you'll see some people. Go to farmers market twice, you'll see some repeat faces that you saw. Go 4 times, and you probably made a friend. You will know. For anyone that is moving from the city, like Sacramento or the Bay Area, this community rhythm is one of the most refreshing adjustments you will have. The brewery that built a culture and what it says about this town. Look, I'm not going to be a Chico person that does not mention Sierra Nevada Brewery. I mean, that would be like complete irresponsibility of not having it on my top 10 list. Sierra Nevada was founded right here in Chico in 1980 by Ken Grossman, and it grew into one of the most influential craft breweries in America. According to the Brewery Association, Sierra Nevada consistently ranks among the top brewery companies in the country by production volume. The Chico campus is expansive. You've got tours, you've got a full restaurant, you've got live music and events and a beautiful beer garden, and honestly, one of the most well-designed tap rooms experiences you will find anywhere. For relocators who are coming from places where everything feels corporate or transactional, that shift is meaningful. The downtown food scene that nobody warns you about. This is one of the things that catches people off guard. Chico's downtown dining and bar scene is legitimately good, and not good for a small city. It's good. Broadway Street and the surrounding blocks of downtown Chico, they have local-owned restaurants, coffee shops, wine bars, and live music. They have venues that most cities twice Chico's size would be envious of. I'm talking craft cocktail bar, a farm-to-table experience, excellent Mexican food, great ramen, a thriving coffee culture. The options keep expanding. But I always tell my clients that are wondering what the lifestyle is like, before they move here, spend a Friday night downtown. Before you make any decision, walk from one end of Broadway to the other, pop into a few places, feel the energy, and it will tell you more about the daily life here looks like and what it feels like than any data point I could give you. Okay, pause for a second, because I want to bring you back to why we are really here. Everything we have to talk about so far, the parks, the farmers market, the Sierra Nevada, and the downtown food scene. This is a lifestyle content. This is the picture of the market that has genuinely lasting demand. People do not relocate to Chico because of a spreadsheet. They relocate because of a lifestyle and how it feels to live here. And when a city consistently delivers on quality of life at a price point that actually makes sense, that is the real estate story worth paying attention to. And this is exactly why I put together a free Chico relocation guide that covers the best neighborhoods, the top schools, the community realities, the hospitals, and everything else you need to feel genuinely confident about making the decision to move to Chico, California. The link is in the description if you are serious about relocating to Chico. If you are serious about relocating to Chico or the surrounding areas, grab that guide before anything else. Now, let's keep going, because that back half of the list has a few things that most people moving to Chico generally do not expect. You can actually own a home here, and that's not nothing. I want to talk about the affordability for a moment, not as a sales pitch, but as a real quality of life, and the factor that how much financial breathing room you will have directly affects how you experience the city. California cost of living continually pushes out residents from major cities. People come here for the lifestyle, but they also, for the first time, can see a path to ownership. What that means, particularly, is this. If you buy a home in Chico at today's price, you are not stretched. You have money left over in your pocket. You eat at the restaurants, go to the events, you travel occasionally, and still build equity. That financial reality changes everything about how you show up in the community. The thing about seasons here that nobody prepares you for, Chico has all 4 seasons. Not the Bay Area 55 degrees and cold, and not Sacramento's endless summers. You get a true spring, a breezy fall, winters with characters, and hot summers with long golden evenings that make you want to stay outside. Spring stands out. The almond orchards bloom in late February, early March, especially around the Durham and the foothills. According to the USDA, Butte County is one of California's top agricultural countries, known for their almonds, their rice, their walnuts, and olives. And this just doesn't just drive the economy, it shapes the beauty of the area. Fall brings a crisp mornings, the pumpkins, the changing trees. Winter is mild and real, and Sierra Nevada snow is often about an hour and a half away. The seasons create like a rhythm. Something is always changing, and that makes life here feel alive. The recreation layer that goes beyond the park. We're talking about Bidwell Park, but zooming out, the full recreation picture around Chico is expansive for a mid-size California city. Within a short drive, there is Orville Lake. You go boating, you go fishing, kayaking, camping. You have Feather River Canyon for the white water and the dramatic Northern California scenery. According to California Department of Parks and Recreation, Butte County ranks high compared to similar counties for access to outdoor recreation. And none of this is a special trip. It's everyday backyard. If you're coming from a metropolitan area where outdoor means traffic and packing from taillight to taillight, this is a culture shift. Recreation isn't something you squeeze into your weekend. It's consistently, easily, affordable, available all the time. And that access changes people. It impacts your physical and your mental health, how you spend your free time. One of the common things I hear is I've never moved my body so much before I moved here. The community infrastructure, the schools, the safety, and the everyday stuff that actually runs your life. When you're deciding where to put your roots down, lifestyle matters, but so does infrastructure, schools, healthcare, safety, the daily logistics of life. Chico Unified District serves the main areas and includes several well-regarded elementary, middle, and high school. And the boundaries vary by neighborhood, so it's important you check out the zones carefully. It's one of the top questions I help my clients navigate, and it's also in my relocation guide. Inlow Medical Center is the region's primary hospital, and it's a full-service level 2 trauma care center. Serving most of Northern California, it's one of the most capable facilities between Sacramento and Redding, which matters if you're used to a city-level healthcare. As for safety and livability, Chico has neighborhoods that feel welcoming, they have families, young professionals, and retirees. Like any city, some areas are stronger than others, and having a local who knows the blocks makes a difference. And that part of what I walk through every client through, because no online list can replace a real conversation about where you will thrive. The proximity play. You're closer to everything than you think. One of the most underappreciated things about Chico is its location. It's about 90 minutes to Sacramento and 90 minutes to Sacramento International Airport. San Francisco is about 3 hours. Lake Tahoe, 2 hours. And you want to get to the coast, it's closer to 4 hours. Chico sits a strong hub position within Northern California for professionals who travel, for families who want access to city amenities without the city prices, or anyone who wants the flexibility. That positioning matters. You're not isolated. You're centrally placed with real options. You get the lifestyle of small community focused city while keeping access to major metro areas. That combination is rare, and it's one of the strongest arguments for this market. The thing that actually makes people stay, I have helped many people move to Chico and talked to plenty that have left and come back. When I ask why, they don't say parks or breweries or housing prices. They say it feels like a real place. It feels like home. Chico has something rare. It has real community. The Chico State campus keeps it young. Its agricultural roots keep it grounded. The outdoor culture keeps people active and connected, and local businesses keep money circulating within the community. The National Association of Realtors consistently finds that communities and belonging are the top factors in relocation satisfaction, especially for buyers under 45. Chico delivers on that in a big way. That's hard to measure, but easy to feel. You can move here knowing nobody, build a life within a year. I've seen it happen and again. So here's the honest summary of everything that we talked about and covered for Chico. Chico is a city that rewards people for actually showing up. People who move to Chico and actually dive in and go to the Saturday farmers market. They go hike in Bidwell. They eat local. They meet their neighbors. They tend to stay. And the ones who stay tend to build a real life here. Not just, like financially, but personally. That is the Chico story. And it is the one I genuinely believe in. If you're thinking about making a move to Chico or anywhere in Butte County, I want to help you do it right. And before you do anything, grab my free location guide. It covers the best neighborhoods, the schools, the hospitals, the different parts of the market, like the day-to-day, and everything you need to feel confident about the process. That link is in the description, and if you're comparing Chico to some of the nearby communities like Paradise or Magalia or Durham, I have a full video on that coming up that breaks down the differences in depth. Click the next one because you want to know what matters, and they will help you narrow in on where you actually want to land. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.